Hello and welcome to the Trunk Fresh 301, the 15th race of the Piston Cup season. Parker Breakston is your pole sitter. He's trying to catch up to Darren Leadfoot in the points, and this is the best way to do it, starting on the pole for today's race. Now let's take a look at the starting lineup. In row 1, we have Parker Breakston and Dud Throttleman. He had a really good run in qualifying too. Both of these drivers are still in the championship race, as is Ralph Carlo starting third alongside Speedy Comet in row 2. In row 3, we have Tommy Highbanks, another championship competitor, and alongside him is Jack DePost. In row 4, we have Chase DeLoop and Lane Locke. In row number 5, we have Murray Clutchburn and Buck Bearingley, another duo of championship competitors. Paunchy Wipeout and Ricky Axel find themselves side by side in row 6. In row number 7, we have the championship point leader Darren Leadfoot alongside Ernie Gearson. In row number 8, we have Dirksen D'Agostino and Austin Lawkins. In row number 9, we have Heaven Downhill and Landon Swapik, two rookies. In row number 10, we have Chip Gearings, another championship competitor, and Dino Drafsky. In row number 11, we have Brick Yardley, the last championship competitor, and alongside him, T.G. Castlenut. In row 12, we have Kurt Bushwhack and Jimmy Cables. In row 13, Terry Cargas and Eric Ismond. In row 14, we have Bobby Swift and Marcus Kranksler. In row number 15, we have Floyd Mulvihill and Cal Weathers. In row number 16, we have Rex Revler and Brian Spark. Revler won a race earlier this season, but sadly he is out of the championship race. In row 17, we have Reb Meeker and Todd Marcus. In row number 18, we have Rev Rodages and Carl Clutchin. In row number 19, we have Sporty Rodson and Phil Tankson. Tankson was looking for victory last week when he had a crushing last restart engine failure. In row number 20, we have Matthew Overtaker and Bruce Miller. In row 21, we have Hall Ingas and Ty Rod. And in the final row, row number 22, we have Slider Petrolski. All right, now that we've gotten through the pace laps, let's get the green flag. Lap 1. The chase for the championship is on. Parker Breakston jumps out to an immediate lead over Dud Throttleman. Here they come into turn number 2. Breakston has the lead. Throttleman in second. As they come down the back stretch into the hairpin turn. They come back to the start-finish line. Lap 1 is complete, and Parker Breakston has the lead. Here comes Throttleman trying to get to the inside. Throttleman in the inside, he takes the lead, and Ralph Carlo is going to go to second. How about that? Throttleman leads Carlo into the hairpin turn. There's Darren Leadfoot, the championship point leader, trying to gain positions. Here's Throttleman. Jack DePost is going to get by Carlo into second, and Parker Breakston follows. Oh, crash in the final corner. Hard crash. Cal Weathers, Brian Spark, Terry Cargas, and Todd Marcus have crashed hard. A huge wreck, and all 4 drivers are going to be out of this race. Here's what happens. See, looks like they go 3 wide in the final corner, and they just can't make the corner. Spark, Cargas, and Marcus get squeezed together. Cargas hard into the wall. Marcus there as well, and then Spark spins back around. Bobby Swift just gets by, and Cal Weathers, poor guy, he had nowhere to go. Look at it. Holy moly, all the way off the ground, bounces around for a moment, and then spins into the outside wall, ending Weathers' day early. He was just an innocent bystander of that. All right, now getting after the track gets cleaned up, let's go back to racing on lap 5. Green flag back in the air. Dud Throttleman jumps out to a lead. Jack DePost in second right now. And Carlo's going to get by Parker Breakston for third again. Leading down the backstretch, Dud Throttleman. Here comes DePost. DePost to the inside. Jack DePost takes the lead. Here they come, lap 6. Crash! Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Darren Leadfoot, the championship point leader, is involved, and I do not know how many cars there. Holy moly. Look at everyone that was involved in that. My gosh, what a crash. There's the contact. Buck Bearingly gets turned by Leadfoot. Leadfoot spins out. Axel nowhere to go. Heaven Downhill gets turned by Ernie Gearson. Hard into the wall for her. Chip Gearings is in it. Austin Lawkins, Dirksen D'Agostino, and there goes Gearson upside down. Swapik, Yardley, Castlenut, Kranksler, and around goes Cables and Mulvihill. Revler involved. Bushwhack, Ismond, Bobby Swift, Reb Meeker, Bruce Miller, Phil Tankson, Carl Clutchin. And how about these guys that made it through? Matthew Overtaker, Sporty Rodson, and a couple others never run up here, but yet they're up here because they avoided the wreck, and now the restart. Here comes Throttleman in the inside. They lose it, and Carlo takes the lead. He gets hit by Breakston. Breakston underneath Carlo. He's going to take the lead. DePost is second. Parker Breakston trying to gain some ground on Darren Leadfoot in the points race. 2 laps to go. Chase DeLoop has moved up into third with Dud Throttleman there. And here comes DeLoop. By DePost and up to Breakston. Can he get there? Coming in. He does! DeLoop to the lead. Breakston falls back to second and the white flag is in the air. One more time around for Chase DeLoop. Can he hold off Breakston for his second win of the season? Here they come down the backstretch for the final time. Coming down into the final corner. Breakston has one last shot at it. He's not going to get there. Here comes Breakston down on the inside and then crash. Parker Breakston wins race 15 of the season, and he bumps Chase DeLoop out of the lead at the last second. And there goes Sporty Rodson and Phil Tankson into the wall. Tankson, another dismal day. As Parker Breakston has won, and he is now only 11 points out from the lead from Darren Leadfoot heading into the final race at Los Angeles. I'm pretty sure Chase DeLoop isn't that happy about what Breakston did, but I suppose when you're racing for a championship, you got to do what you got to do. Everyone now back from third place Tommy Highbanks on is out of the championship race, sadly. It's between Breakston and Leadfoot in the last race of the season. I'm going to be interested to see who can hold on for the championship. See back from 21st through 30th. Matthew Overtaker had a really good day today. And so, Terry Cargas was too until he wrecked, and as was Phil Tankson. He's 31st in points right now. Just a horrible season for the 28 team. Heaven Downhill, Austin Lawkins, Landon Swapik, all down here. Speedy Comet, Marcus Kranksler. These are guys that haven't raced the whole season, and they're doing remarkably well in points. Max Loader, we won't see him anymore because he got replaced by Swapik. He's still 40th, though, which is kind of impressive. Here's the last few drivers. Petrolski, Bushwhack, Rodson, Rodages, Pickle, Weber, Treadley, Flushman, and Money. Half these guys we won't hear from again for a while, which is kind of sad. Alright, now here is your finishing results. Parker Breakston started on the pole and finished there. Jack DePost, Chase DeLoop. They were in it all day, as were Dud Throttleman. How about Paunchy Wipeout getting a really good run? Darren Leadfoot finished 10th. Holds on to the point lead. And Matthew Overtaker 16th. That is a really good run for that team. They usually don't do that well. Pretty proud of them. Tankson, Bearingly back here. Chip Gearings. And a lot of guys that needed good runs to stay in the championship race finished back here, like Ernie Gearson, Brick Yardley. And here's 41st through 43rd. These are the guys that had terrible days just overall. All right. Now heading into the final race at Los Angeles. I will see you there. This is TurboKarts 37 signing out.